Hi, welcome to the review of Elle Changed the World. We both went and saw this movie on Wednesday. And overall, it was pretty good. Takes off right after the previous movie, Death Note: The Last Name, where L in the previous movie had written down his name, given him 23 days to live. This movie is about his remaining 23 days. And the overall plot is a woman working at, what was it, a disease facility? A research place that researches diseases, had created a virus that...
It was supposed to wipe out mankind.
Yeah, it was supposed to wipe out mankind so that the world could rebuild its ecosystem because we are the cause of it, the problems, yeah. And L finds out about this, and in his remaining 23 days, it brings out a side of L that we haven't seen before. Instead of sitting in front of a computer, he's actually out doing all of the action, the hard work. The only thing is the bad guys were all cliche. I mean, you've got the one guy with the glasses that seemed like the whiny one of the bunch. And it was pretty bad. And there was another guy that had a that had a shotgun that he never let go of. Every time you saw him, he had a shotgun, and he was always holding it, and it seemed like if you let go of it, he was done. And then the girl, not the doctor, but the other girl, she had a knife, and her stabbing was way overplayed. It was like this. I mean, it was just her being serious was way overplayed. And then there was the bad guy that had all the scars on his face. I mean, come on. How many times are you gonna? Let's bring your hand up earlier. How many times are you gonna have a bad guy that has scars? I mean, wouldn't you want to not have those? I mean, he probably didn't have a choice, but they didn't have to put the scars in there. He could have just been a guy. And then the missing eye. He had like a missing.
Your scars, take it off.
But other than that, it was a pretty good movie. I mean, what did you have to say about Elle? I mean,
he didn't think as much, but he didn't have much to think about. He didn't do anything to help develop the disease. He just looked up the co-writer of a disease book. Maki's father died, so he went to the co-writer to develop the disease. And actually, a little boy near figured out the formula, but no one knew what he was saying because he's from Thailand, and they're like, "You're retarded. You can't speak Japanese." And there was random bits of English, which I thought was funny in the film. Random spoken English. I liked it, but it seemed to serve no purpose, really.
well, yeah, I mean, it didn't make sense to have a movie that was in Japanese and then have random English speaking moments. I mean, there was at the end, and then near the beginning of the movie, they were in Japan. One of the girls was going to assassinate somebody, and there was a part in the movie in the beginning where there was a whole bunch of like Americans in jerseys, like football jerseys. It was weird. You have no head now. But overall, the movie was good. I do recommend it. It's not going to be for all the Death Note fans.
It's not about Death Note. It's about L, and people make that mistake, and it's frustrating to me because it's like, oh, this isn't what I expected. It should be, because that's exactly what they told you it's going to be about.
Yeah.
L, not the Death Note.
Yeah,
He burned it.
It wasn't about Death Note, and it definitely was not the psychological warfare that the first two movies or even the series was about. It was L, and
It's about L.
that's all it was.
The movie of L. Deal with it.
So yeah, I think we said that we'd give this movie a 4 out of 5. It was pretty good, but like I said, it is not going to be for all Death Note fans. So be aware. If you liked L sitting behind the computer and dealing out commands to everybody, you probably won't like it. And Angel Crepes.